Hi, welcome to Pandora's Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Taurus for the month of September 2015. Please remember to check your rising sign and your moon sign because that will give you more information on the energies that you will be dealing with throughout the month. Now let's focus, Taurus, on this reading. You have in the challenge position the Six of Cups. This is a card that actually, it flew away from the deck while I was shuffling. It's a card that talks about remembering the past. It's a card that talks about thinking about our past in a very nostalgic kind of way. It even can mean that you are encountering people from your past in the month of September. Now, this re-encounter, it will bring, I'm sorry to say, but I think it will bring some unbalance to your present life, because you have in the center of the reading the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, when we see it in the upright, this is clearly a card that talks about balance. Yeah, we see someone who is standing on one foot. He's balancing two coins. Behind him, there's water, troubled water. And in the reverse position, it means that, you are not being able to balance all of these things. Now, the thing is, Taurus, is that in the challenge, in the position of the things you cannot change, the Queen of Wands came up. Yeah, this is all very, I'm not really explaining a lot of the cards because it's really merging all together, because the Queen of Wands is, first of all, someone who can belong to the fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, may or may not be a woman, but it's definitely, especially with the fire people, saying that it's a woman, it might not mean anything, because they're very masculine in their approach, and by that I mean they're very they push forward and they're go-getters. They're not they don't adjust, the women don't adjust to what we traditionally think of the woman, especially in the tarot, the receptive sort of figure. Now, aside from that, this is a type of person who is very well at organizing. It's kind of like the puppet master. She knows how to pull the strings here and there to handle everything and to just make it be whatever she wants to be. She's very well at organizing. She's very well at commanding, she can be a very good boss. She can be a very good mom in terms of dealing with big families, those moms that have like 6 kids and a job and all of that, and they know they're not a mess constantly. They're very well organized and they're very well put together in that sense. Now, this comes up in the position of the things you cannot change. So it's very likely that someone in this characteristics, with these characteristics, will come up in the month of September, perhaps even a little before, and will bring this imbalance to you, Taurus. It's more likely that it will be someone from your past. It could be a past relationship, yes, but definitely someone who has this capacity to push forward, and he or she basically push their way back into your life. It's that sort of thing. Now, the thing that will help you to regain this balance has to do with everything you have achieved. Has to do with feeling pride on everything you have accomplished. This is what the Nine of Cups has to say about this situation. This is your present, feeling yourself feeling like you have achieved so much, and especially if this is someone who comes from your past. It's like say this is a past relationship, and when you ended this relationship, you were a wreck. Your life was torn apart, and eventually you managed to pull yourself together, and you achieved a lot. Yeah, but now this person comes back into your life, probably using this thing of, oh, remember the old times, they were so good, and all those things that maybe they were not so much. And at first you let this person in because you start thinking, hey, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I was, at first I thought it was real bad, but now I don't think so. And eventually this person brings unbalance to your life. Yeah, it brings that wreck once again. Now, you have as the outcome card the Lovers. And the Lovers is a card that, yes, it can mean a love relationship, but the meaning I always assign to this card has to do with the ancient tarot, where you had in the figure a man having to choose between two women. So you have to choose. By the end of the month, Taurus, you will have to choose. You will have to make a decision and choose between two different situations or two different paths. Yes, I think it will also have to do with you having to choose whether or not you're going to let this person into your life again. And I took another card out to clarify the Lovers card, and the Ace of Cups came out. Now the Ace of Cups is a card that it's really nice for an outcome after having this card, because it talks about balance. So whatever decision you make, Taurus, it will be the right one because it will allow you to regain balance. Now, the Ace of Cups is also a card that talks about a new love. Yeah, so it can very well mean that by the end of September, you have this person around you trying to see if you want to go back together or something like that, and you meet someone new. Aside from not this person, someone new, and someone who is much more centered and balanced and, much more healthy in his or her energy. And, this is the first step of the Ace of Cups. Moving towards a healthier and more balanced situation. And this new person could allow you to enter a situation like that. It would be like you've been dealing with this person and her or his energy, and this person comes up and he or she is much more centered and calm and peaceful to be around. That the contrast is evident. So it would be a form of help, actually. But the important thing is, by the end of September, you will be making the right decision and choosing the right option, Taurus. So I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos, and I will see you in the reading for next month. Bye.